What? Look at this better.
Yeah, this is too small.
Oh. Hello, it's Sana, and I'm here with a bunch of friends. This is Kirsten,
Hi.
Maria, and my boyfriend Michael. And our boyfriend Michael.
We share.
We share a boyfriend. No, that's a joke.
Sinatra.
That's my
Una is in here somewhere.
She's over
'cause
there by the book.
We have 14 pets.
We all sleep in this full-size bed.
Yep, this is the bed we all share. So I wanted to show my friends and my boyfriend one of my favorite Christmas specials. It's called The Christmas Tree, produced in 1991. I don't think you guys have ever seen it, right? So we're gonna watch it, and I'm gonna see it through everyone else's eyes. And I hope you will be able to see it through new eyes as well, or for the first time. This movie is about a family that moves to a new town, and the dad in the family has to go work at this mill, so the mom in the family and her 2 kids have to go live at an orphanage with a horrible lady who runs the orphanage. And that's
And this is your favorite Christmas movie.
yes, here is The Christmas Tree.
Our story takes place in an orphanage with some children and a pine tree. The orphaned children lived under the control of the evil rules of a lady named Mrs.
That's your
Mavilla.
blazer.
The little ones were always forced to do, but they had a friend. The pine tree they named Mrs. Hopewell. Yes, Hopewell. Matilda was taking good care of her children. But after he left a donation collected by the townspeople for the orphanage, Mrs. Mavilda would immediately take off the child's clothes.
Is this actually Annie?
Once more.
I know, it kind of
Wait, is that 2 little boys?
That's a girl and boy.
Well, let's begin our story now. Everything starts when a couple arrives in town seeking a better life. The people in town recommended
Are they gonna
they
die?
go to the city mayor.
The kids go to the orphanage?
The mayor told the good man that he would orphanage. They could get room and board.
Oh, you.
We come from the mayor's.
I know. The mayor just called.
I'd better go now. Take good care of yourself and the children, Judy. I will be back before Christmas.
Don't worry, Ray. We're going to do just fine. You take care of yourself, too.
Goodbye, children. Be good.
Can we go now?
This woman's horribly mean. I'm gonna leave you with her.
Yeah.
Interesting delivery of those lines.
I know. Isn't that the weirdest scene you've ever seen? So, initial thoughts?
Love it. I'm in love with it.
I don't really know, Sana. I don't have any initial thoughts. I must be going now.
I'm like,
tearing me apart.
you're tearing me apart, Lisa. Oh, hi, Mark.
I can't believe you committed suicide. I cannot believe you committed suicide.
Hey, guess what? We don't see Ray, the husband, until the end.
Thank God,
It's because he has a substance abuse problem.
Well, how about the mayor was just like, you're gonna live in a boarding house, so that's how this is gonna work.
Yeah.
Like,
I'm not gonna figure out some better accommodations for you.
Here is your room. This is the only thing I can do for you.
here is your room. Here's your room. Here is your room.
Here is your room. This is the only thing I can do. Follow me. Another thing.
Follow me, another thing. There's like no punctuations. Follow me, another thing.
Wash. Don't forget dinner at 6 so the children will be in bed
She's
by
wearing a
6.
different outfit now.
She's mad.
Around after 7:30.
Mess that
And
up.
you.
There you are.
Mommy, come here and see Mr. Topwell.
Mommy, come here.
Don't say that loud, Mommy. Mrs. Mavilda doesn't like him in here.
Because she
Why are
can't
they such
hear
a part
the
of the
word.
orphanage all of a sudden?
What?
Like, they're like so like into like, we're orphans now, even though you're our mother. Like, it's just so
I know.
weird how like they've come like just
They've
I don't know.
assimilated.
It's yes.
Wait, why did the husband abandon his family?
He has to work at
Drug
the mill
drug
in the same
problems.
town.
They can't afford a house yet.
He has
so
to work
he's-
at the mill.
Sinatra.
Sinatra, stop.
Come here, snuggle
Okay.
down.
Licorice? Now who's Licorice? A dog? I didn't know we had a dog.
Don't say that loud, Mommy. Mrs. Mavilda doesn't like him in here.
Oops. Well, children, if Mrs. Mavilda doesn't want him in here, we shouldn't have him in here.
I knew we should have never shown him to your mother. Adults are always the same, always ruining everything.
Dang!
Judy! Come here right now! Who built that?
Me and...
Let me tell you something here, girl. You don't have time for that kind of thing. You're here to do your work first, not that nonsense.
But I have finished my work first. I did that on my spare time.
Did you finish washing?
Yes.
Ironing?
Yes.
And what about cleaning?
Yes, the entire house, including the windows and waxing the floor.
You may go now.
Cinderella, Cinderella.
Cinderella, Cinderella, night and day it's Cinderella.
She just yelled at you.
Yeah.
And now you're doing it again.
They really
Never
are
mind.
getting along. They really are getting along. She seems to be a fine woman. She seems to be a fine woman. Judy learned about how important that tree
Maybe
was
she'd
for the
like
children.
me.
The children had never...
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. The children and I thank you from the bottom of our heart.
Mrs. Mavilda, as usual, uses the money for her personal pleasure.
Here goes the children's money again.
So our story continues.
She's so comically
Time goes by.
evil.
Yeah.
I have good news. This year I've collected more money for the children's Christmas. I've got enough money here to get the children new clothes. And still some left for their Christmas presents. Here you go, Mrs. Mavilda. Here's the 2 bags.
So do you think they have to like, they're trying really hard to match what the horrible animation of the mouth is, or?
Weird, why didn't they cover up that gap? It's like the actor took a breath and they were like, we don't need to edit it out, it's fine.
I don't know.
I can't believe you committed suicide. I cannot believe you committed suicide.
Here's the 2 bags. One for the clothes, one for the presents.
Here's the 2
One
bags.
for the presents.
What the
I'm glad those poor little things aren't going to have
That's how I count. That's how I count.
patches and rags.
I mean, I
Bags.
miss the days
How much do
that
I owe you? A
all
bag?
transactions were handled in
On Venmo.
I just gave
Here's
Mrs.
one money
Mavilda the
bag.
money. By the way, where's Judy? Oh, Mrs. Kindle. Good that you're here. I just gave Mrs. Mavilda the money there so she can buy new clothes for the children. Something nice for Christmas. I've been noticing that the children have become very fond of you, so I think you'd be the right person for me to ask.
Just got an overbite.
Oh, maybe if there's some money left over, I can convince Mrs. Mavilda to buy some red velvet. That way I can make some Christmas stockings to hang on the fireplace.
Red velvet? For stockings? What's that?
Don't you know about Christmas stockings
that you hang
on the fireplace? Don't you know about Christmas stockings that you hang on the fireplace for Santa Claus to fill? You don't? Which one of you knows about Christmas?
Where have you been your whole life? An orphanage?
She didn't even wait for an answer.
Christmas is a pretty and happy time of the year. A time when people get together. Friends with friends, children with their parents and grandparents.
Wait.
Oh my gosh!
on.
Does she have like, I mean, that is so mean. Well, you get to spend it with the parents and oh, you don't have that? Oh,
your parents are dead?
Sorry.
Your parents didn't want you?
Well, the grandparents. Oh, you don't have
Then you get to have a
food.
big feast. Oh, you don't have food. Oh.
Man.
She's just in a very, like, she's just being naive. He's coming back.
That's because she's high.
gonna come
Look at her.
I guess you've never seen a Christmas tree before.
What else haven't you seen? Love?
I don't have parents.
Oh, you don't know what parents are. What are parents?
This tree is my mommy.
Because he has special reindeer to put, and each one has its own special name.
Okay, that was cute. I have no idea what you said. That was cute.
I want a brand new doll with pink ribbons in her hair.
Wait a minute, children.
How is Santa going to know which toy to bring to which one of you?
How?
What a hangover.
In a kid's. Look at how his ears are sticking up at the bottom of the camera.
I'll make her into a thief. Here's the plan. I want you to place something valuable in her purse while she's in your house picking up the package. That shouldn't be too difficult for you with your fast fingers, should it, Mel?
Yeah, the other guy only got one more.
Why does she know about that?
Woo, I like it.
Oh, come on, Mel. Now listen carefully. Make a package. I'm going to tell her you'll have one ready to pick up. Anything. Put anything you want inside.
Just do it now!
What are we gonna do, Pappy? Mrs. Kendall's really in trouble, and there's nothing we could do to stop that mean witch.
So,
We lost
She
her.
has no upper body. That's scary.
They just completely.
There's a Filipino urban legend about the Matalangal, where like it's a woman that like separates from her body and like the lower half stays on the ground and the rest of her like flies and then goes around and kills people while they sleep. And the only way to kill them is to put salt on the lower half of the body. So you have to find them all.
Now that's scary.
come on, tell me. I want to know your friend's name.
Why do you want to know if you're going to cut Mrs. Hopewell down?
Oh, I see. The little big mouth has already told you. I'm cutting her down for firewood.
Oh my God!
Now that's scary.
Oh my, yeah.
I'm cutting her down for firewood.
I have her eyebrows.
Yeah, but yours are beautiful.
Yeah.
I'm cutting her down for firewood.
Her nose, man, the intensity right there. It looks like her nose is gonna fall off.
I don't worry about my mother because I know she can defend herself. But
I do love that he's like, I don't worry about her because I know she can defend herself.
What does that mean?
who? You, Pappy? Why me?
Because you're the only one that knows where his office is. Remember when you came here with your parents? You guys came from there.
I guess you're right. Let me go out then.
Her name is
How am I gonna get out
I know,
of here?
it sounds like a grandpa.
Out the window, of course.
That my Christmas wish could be changed. Santa, if you are listening, I want to change my wish. I don't have to get a new one for my teddy bear. Santa, I wish somehow you could save Mrs. Hopewell.
What are you doing?
I'm changing my Christmas wish. I'm asking Santa to save Mrs. Hopewell.
Santa's not gonna hear you. Nobody's gonna hear you.
Are you kidding me? They all believe in a freaking tree.
So what I love,
I don't understand.
I love that
This is crap.
she's not worried about her
There's
mom.
continuity issues.
She's worried about the damn tree.
Well, her mom's just gonna get fired. That's fine.
You believe in a tree, but you don't believe in making
And
wishes.
arrested.
The tree is gonna get literal fired.
Yeah.
Because burned. It will be burned.
Sick burn.
It'll be.
Sick burn. Dumb.
What if one of us goes to him?
But where are we and where is his house? Look here in my book. It shows that we're not far from his house. We can do it.
Where is his house?
Right here at the North Pole.
Oh no.
But I...
Who's that? Who's in there?
You? It's me, Pappy. Don't be mad, Pappy. I just had to come. We can look after each other.
So they left when it was night, right?
Now it's
day.
been a long time.
It's day.
He's going to the North Pole.
Actually,
Tomorrow.
They're probably
was a good idea.
I know.
they're probably going south.
The misty mountains.
Look at that sign. North Pole ahead.
I guess we're on the right track, Pappy.
Let's go, Licorice. Come on, Licorice, run!
It's blue. Yeah, it is blue.
All the bare necessities, the simple bare necessities.
Help me, Pappy, help me.
Lily, quick, take my hand.
I'm not
I'm sure the mom's back at this point and is like,
oh no, she probably doesn't even know. She's probably sitting in a room like this.
You have caused enough trouble. I'm sick and tired of your children in that tree. Pack your things right now. You're fired. I don't want to see your face another minute. Your face.
Her children are not there. I don't understand. She has not responded to the fact that her children are missing.
I know, right?
Yeah, they're going to the north.
Una.
Una?
Oh my god. They're just peeking.
What? Did she knock over?
No, she just...
Look at her looking at us.
She's cute.
Neither of them are blonde either, so where did these blonde kids come from? So she don't really care
Maybe
about
they're not really hers, yeah. It's
Maybe
just,
they're not real.
She had to bring... Maybe they're dead. That's Mrs. Hopewell's kids.
That's
the
why
blonde
Ray.
children.
That's why Ray doesn't stick around.
Yeah.
So she doesn't look like an unwed mother.
Mm-hmm.
She just, yeah.
Yeah, he's like, cool, $50, I'm out.
That's crazy.
This is.
There's so many layers.
If the mayor finds out about this, I'm really in trouble. He's gonna blame me and I'm gonna lose my job. You have caused enough trouble. I'm sick and tired of your children in that tree. Pack your things right now. You're fired.
Fired! Here! Seriously.
Oh, right.
Your children are gone.
She just remembered.
I think she thinks they're already dead. I think she thinks she never had them.
Wally.
They are already
They're
dead.
dead to her. Her husband murdered the kids.
Oh yeah.
They've been dead this entire time.
Well, the
It's like the sixth sense.
And then 2 little trees are gonna grow next to Mrs. Hopewell.
the girl didn't have to be buried because she probably buried herself upon impact when she fell off of that cliff.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
Oh, that's right.
Well, she did just kind of slide down it. I don't know why the boy didn't just do that. Clearly he's an idiot.
Nobody cuts Mrs. Hopewell until we talk to the mayor.
Get away from that tree.
She's like,
Turn on that machine
let's save this tree, but my children can fend for themselves.
Thank you.
Oh, Mr. Mayor, we're so glad to see you. You couldn't have come at a better time.
Oh, the mayor.
Turn that thing off. I can't hear a thing.
I just want you to know that this wasn't my idea, Mr. Mayor.
I'm just the one holding the saw, though.
Someone
Mommy.
But where's Lily? Where is she?
She's gone, Mommy.
Oh, God, what do you mean? Ray.
Wait.
Wait, what?
Where the hell did he come from?
Is that the dad?
That's the dad.
He looks younger.
It's because we haven't.
He does look younger.
Because he hasn't had to deal with children this entire time.
He's got cleaned up.
You know what he looks like to me? He looks like a Ken doll, like from the early 90s. Like as if he would have no private parts under there. Like
Yeah.
But where's Lily? Where is she?
She's gone, Mommy.
Oh, God, what do you mean? Ray.
Oh, honey.
Oh, God. My daughter's gone. What do
Hold
you
on.
mean, Ray?
A man's here. Everything's gonna be okay. There's a man
Is
here.
his voice? Is he the one saying Ray?
No, she says it.
She says it before he's there. He's dead too.
What's she saying?
He is pretty pasty.
These are all figments of his imagination. She says it before he turns. How does she know
Ray,
he's there?
She senses him. The
Maybe
force,
she's blind.
She can smell him.
Making the tree Mrs. Hopewell someone they could talk to. Someone who was always there to listen.
His glasses disappeared.
It's a Christmas miracle.
He can see.
Wait a second. What?
What the wait? Wait, is the girl dead?
Yep.
Is she never coming back? She's only like 4 minutes left.
You gotta shut up so we
tree.
can watch it.
Look, Mrs. Hopewell needs us.
In a movie like this, 4 minutes doesn't mean a whole lot.
Ray!
That's what you think.
Was she like behind the tree?
Yeah. She's just
in the snow.
lurking about.
Nothing around.
She slithered in.
She's like Arya Stark.
I can't see her because she's not in this shot.
Yeah, they're what they see is so selective.
Yeah.
They're like, oh, licorice?
No, I don't see.
Ray.
Ray.
You've been in every scene with me?
What if we watched it back and he's like
in every shot?
It's like Pennywise and it. He's like in every in the back of every shot.
Seize that woman!
Stand back, you fool!
Oh no!
There they were! The kids were right there!
The little girl's there?
The kids are both there! Look!
Yeah.
Where did she just come from?
What happened?
Oh! Santa got it from lightning.
Ho, ho, ho! Merry Christmas, everybody!
That's it? Santa's gonna make like a 2-minute appearance.
She's with Santa now.
Look! Teddy's got a new arm!
The teddy bear is like organisms that can regenerate a limb.
Have a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year! Oh, oh.
The parachutes, that's like Hunger Games.
Oh yeah. To be fair, this did predate Hunger Games, so.
Some Hunger Games stole it from this movie.
What about
Yeah,
Battle
clearly.
Royale?
Huh?
Does it predate Battle Royale?
Oh, yeah.
I don't know that.
That's where the original Hunger Games, essentially.
Or the
Right,
running Man?
Oh.
Wait, are you talking about the dance?
No, the Running Man! Arnold Schwarzenegger!
I don't think
Based on a book by Stephen King.
I don't know.
It's like a game
Is that
show.
Total Recall?
Former.
I hereby proclaim this tree here, I mean Mrs. Hopewell, our official city Christmas tree. Our official city Christmas tree. You, Judy, I offer you the job of being in charge of the orphanage. That is, if you care to accept.
Oh, Mr. Mayor, I would be more than honored.
Wait a minute. You can't take this job. That's right, because you'll be busy helping me raise 9 children.
9 children? But Ray, we only have 2 children. Do you mean that?
Yes.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
I can't do math.
Maybe they're counting themselves? I like how he's so quick to take them when he like has not been around them at all this entire time.
Well, and he's just gonna disappear too. And like,
Yeah, she's got the responsibility.
And literally what he's asking her to do, run the orphanage, is take care.
Yeah. Well, then what? And then what? They're gonna adopt all these kids, and then who's gonna take care of the new orphans?
If she does the orphanage, she gets money from the mayor. You
Yeah.
guys. Like, come on,
Yeah.
Ray's an idiot.
2 money bags.
2 giant money bags.
Please come with us. Let's have a good Christmas. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
That was the quickest forgiveness. That's weird.
She needs to read that book. What's
How
that
is she
book?
alive?
Boundaries? Where
Lily and Pappy are back safe. The other children have themselves a mom and a dad. Ray and Judy got themselves the job of running the orphanage for all children to come. The mayor got his town decorated, and Mrs. Mavilda, well, Mrs. Mavilda, she's going to be all right. From what I've heard, she went back to work in the orphanage as Judy's assistant.
Assistant.
Why?
Well, don't worry.
Definitely the best movie I've ever seen. Yeah.
Well, don't worry about Mrs. Mavilda. She's good now. She learned that you always win when you are good. Merry Christmas, everybody.
Merry Christmas, everybody.
That's the moral.
You always win when you are good.
Okay.
Super high quality for sure.
Yeah, it was basically like Disney Renaissance level.
How many awards did it win?
In my heart, or so what did you think?
And it kind of like upset me. I didn't like it. It like made me mad. I didn't like the story. They upset me.
Well, it was a bad story, so.
I didn't see anything wrong with it. No holes whatsoever. Not at all.
Your shirt or your sweater?
Frightened of the children.
Yeah.
The lady made me mad. The mom.
The mom had some screws.
Just so
There was
freaking frustrating.
I mean, it's one thing if you're like Mavilda and you're clearly
Like I actually preferred Mavilda over
psychopath.
everyone. She had a clear objective.
Yeah. Hate the children, take their money, gamble it away.
Yeah.
Genius.
The mayor creeped me out too.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of weird how he kept
And the
driving
kids
by
were-
the house.
He was kind of just dumb. Nothing wrong
Could
there.
easily turn into like a To Catch a Predator episode with the creepy
Wait,
mayor
what happened to the
driving
dog at the end?
by. They put him down.
Well, he's the neighborhood dog, so he goes where he pleases. So
Yeah.
he was probably somewhere
He
else.
gets around.
He came back with Poppy.
Yeah.
Happy.
Happy.
We need to find the director's cut.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. So I want to hear from you guys if you have anything you want to promote.
I do a YouTube show called Crafts and Draft with Kirsten. It's drinking beer and doing crafts.
You can just go to my website, marialiatis.com, and see if there is something going on.
Yeah, feel free to check out my website, sheepneedlove2.com, for all your sheep needs.
Oh, and check me out on Reprisal, which is on Hulu. I'm in an episode in the beginning of the season. So thank you so much. My voice cracked.
Thank you,
Ray.
Oh God, what do you mean? Ray.
Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you have a happy holiday and a Merry Christmas if you celebrate Christmas.
Bye. Winter solstice.
Why does it always do that on my face?
Because it's focusing on you.
But why is it my face? I keep thinking I have something white on my head. I'm gonna give it to Kirsten.
I'm too white. It won't accept me. Ah! You got me!